Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today what we're going to be doing is I'm going to be introducing my baby. I know it's been a long awaited video and I should have been did it, but honestly, like, I just had to take the time. I had to make sure that she was going to be cooperative. But yeah, and then we're going to also, after I introduce her, she's going to sit with me and we're going to talk a little bit about postpartum, how, you know, things have been, how I've been dealing with everything. So yeah, so that's what we're going to do today. Definitely going to go ahead and get KG. And then whenever you guys see the next clip, she'll be in my arms and you guys will be able to meet Miss Kennedy Graceland. So thank you. Hang one second. All right, guys. So we are back and this is Miss Kennedy. Say hey, baby. Say hey. Say hey, guys. She's so fixed on looking at herself. But yes, Miss Kennedy is now 3 months old. Say peoples. But yeah, so she's 3 months old. She's very active. She doesn't want to sit down. That's why she's standing up right now for this clip. But yeah, so I did want to go ahead and introduce my baby because I do want to do a lot of videos including her. Miss Kennedy, the last time we got her weighed, she was 2 months, so I don't want to give you guys like a false weight because we won't get her weighed again until she gets her 4-month shots. But then she was 11 pounds. She's definitely way bigger than 11 pounds now. But everything has been going great. As far as in breastfeeding, I'm still breastfeeding strictly, pretty much. She's a milk baby, definitely. So all of that's still going great. As far as in with postpartum, I did want to talk to you guys a little bit about that, but I did just want to introduce her first and tell a little bit about her. Say I like to talk and I like anything electronic, and she loves to stand up. She likes to laugh all day. She's really fun. She's a really good baby. We don't really have any issues with her. Yeah, she eats perfectly fine. I don't really know what to say. She's just great, guys. Honestly, she's a really good kid. So yeah, so now we can go ahead and talk a little bit about postpartum. For me, postpartum was not as bad as like some people's. Like, I know a lot of people have really bad or horror postpartum stories. I will say that I did deal with postpartum anxiety. So whenever I had her, I came home that day that I came home. I can't remember the exact day. 2 days later, so the 25th. So I had her, I came home, I got settled. I mean, I was having a pretty good day, but before I left the hospital, I was already having like a little bit of complications. So I was like, my heart was just like racing all the time. Like, I just couldn't keep up. Like, I kept losing. You want to sit down, baby? I kept having shortness of breath. It was just rough. So whenever all of that kept, you know, happening, the doctor sent me down to get my heart checked. I had to keep, you know, getting everything checked. And whenever I did get it checked, they did see that my heart was, you know, like fluttering. So that was something that they were really watching. And I got drool running everywhere. But so that's something that they really were watching. And they still sent me home because everything started to level down. They had to give me potassium. So see, she doesn't want to sit down. So whenever we did the potassium in the IV, ooh, that was rough. It was so cold. That kind of helped my heart kind of like chill out. And they're saying the reason why my body was going through so much is because I did end up having to get the epidural. And they also had to give me a lot of fluids simply because I was strep B positive. It's nothing bad. It's just like a bacteria that they don't want to, you know, touch the baby and all kind of stuff like that. So when I got that, they were like, okay, well, it could be like an influx of, you know, what you're dealing with, so much medicines in your body. So I came home and that night, oh, sorry guys, that night I was back in the hospital. Like, I had to go home. I had to leave her. That was depressing. Sorry about that truck, but that was depressing. I had to leave her at home, so I had to call my parents. Brandon had to go to the hospital with me, and I was in the hospital from 12 o'clock that night all the way to 6 o'clock the next morning. And guess what they told me? You're just having postpartum anxiety and there's nothing that we can do, and we're not going to give you a prescription for it because we think that it will level down. Just let the medicine kind of flow through your system. So of course the medicine, I guess, kind of left my system. I left the hospital, I was still dealing with the same issues. Nothing really got better for me. But they just kept saying that I had to, you know, kind of deal with it. So everything finally started to level out for me. I will say that KG is 3 months old and I am still dealing with anxiety. Like, if I hear her cry for an extended period of time, I will get like anxious. Like, so that part, I can say I don't know when it's gonna get better, honestly, but it's better than what it was. I will say that, but it's rough. It really is. Also, breastfeeding. So the second day, I'm trying to get my days right, guys. I should have had all this written down. But the second day that I had KG, my milk came in. And when I say my milk came in, it came in. Like, I had so much milk that, like, the ladies at the hospital, the lactation specialist lady, she was like, I'm not giving you a breast pump because you're not supposed to be pumping yet. She said, you're supposed to let your milk come in. I said, do you see these boobs? Do you see these boobs right now? My milk is here and she's ready to go. Like, so I had to end up pumping my second day of having KG, and I was already pumping like 3 ounces my second day of having her, and they were like, this is impossible, you shouldn't be pumping that. I was like, well, I gotta get it out because it's got to go somewhere and she can't eat that much yet. So I ended up, guys, I was literally pumping almost 60 ounces a day because my breast milk was so, like, I had like an influx of breast milk. So I was pumping so much milk at one time, it was ridiculous. Like, literally, like, we couldn't keep up. My freezer was stocked, and it's still stocked, but I let KG take baths in it. I let her drink it, you know, everything like that. And if you guys know a better way to unthaw your breast milk, because it seems like now that I'm unthawing her breast milk, it's got like a sour taste to it to me, and I don't know if that's normal or not. But if you guys know, you can definitely leave me a comment and I would love to know. But yeah, so my breast milk, and it's still going strong. I don't pump as much now because, thank God, it's regulated. It regulated at about like maybe 2 months, 2.5 months. It started regulating and I chilled out with the pumping. Like, I'll still get full, but she can handle it. So so that's not an issue anymore. Also, I wanna cry, guys. Seriously, I'm a little bit sad. I am dealing with what I want to say is postpartum shedding, but I also want to say, like, it feels like postpartum alopecia. Wait, pause, that sounds bad. My hair is not falling out like that, but I have like an influx of shedding. Like, I'm losing so much hair. When I wash my hair, it's ridiculous. Like, it's just so sad. And I read into it, and it's like postpartum alopecia normally starts around about the 3rd month, and I'm starting to lose the most hair around about now. So that's why I braided it down and put it into like a protective, you know, type of style. And I'm gonna show you guys. Hold on, let me see if I can get her to sit down really quick on my leg. Are you okay right there? She still wants to see, so that's my issue right now. She still wants to look at you. But yeah, so let me show you guys all of my hair. And this is all of the hair. I collected it for you guys. This is all of the hair that I've lost since having, I want to hold it over you, since having my baby. This was the first time that I washed my hair, and the last time that I washed my hair, which was a few days ago. And this is how much hair I lost. So it's a lot. No ma'am, you may not. So yeah, so I have lost a lot. Sorry guys, I lost a lot of hair. Like, ooh, I've never lost that much hair, and I've never wanted to cry so much about it. But I told myself, like, it would be okay, it'll get better. Like, I was reading into it, and it said that it should like chill out with all the shedding by like my 6th month. And of course, we're dealing with COVID-19, so I can't go to the hairdresser to at least get someone to cut my ends, because I can't do it. I'm scared I'm gonna chop off the wrong hair. We need to keep every single strand that we can keep in this here hair, so, and this head. So I'm trying to chill out with that a little bit. As far as in like other things like postpartum, like healing, everything went great. I healed perfectly fine. I did have like one of those bleh, It's like a little cyst thing. I can't remember what it's called, but like I had one of those, but it left on its own like it was supposed to. It was like in my area, but it's gone. So but yeah, so I had to deal with that. KG was perfectly fine when she came out, by the way. She was 6 pounds 9 ounces, 22 inches long, and she was perfectly healthy. I will say that my labor was rough. Like they gave me Pitocin 6 o'clock 1:22, which was her due date, and then I didn't have her until 1:15 a.m. 1:23, and it was a pretty long process as far as in with labor. Like I would start dilating, then my contractions would chill out, and then I would dilate again, and then my contractions would chill out. So we couldn't keep my contractions really consistent, which is another reason why I had to kind of resort to getting the epidural. It was thoughts of getting a C-section. It was just a lot. Like she was starting to get up under stress like near the end, so that's whenever they were really like, okay, C-section. Your feelings hurt? Oh, don't let them see it, girlfriend. Don't let them see it. But yeah, so here, you want this? Here, don't cut up for the video. Ooh, don't let them hear that microphone mouth. Anyways, but yeah, so she started to get up under stress. So labor was, you know, pretty serious. It was pretty long. So when she came out, they did end up having to use a vacuum for me, just to kind of skip through the story, because telling you guys about labor, I might just have to do another video about that, because my labor was rough. It really was. So whenever it was time for her to come out, I was pushing, and then they had to take a vacuum and they pulled her out. And apparently I didn't get to see it, thank God, because I probably would have passed out. Whenever they pulled her out, the vacuum kind of wrapped the cord tighter around her neck, and she came out like she was purple and blue, so she wasn't breathing. They had to, like, you know, shake her for a little while, pump some air through her and everything like that, but no damage or anything was done there. But it was just, you know, scary, because I mean, she came out. I didn't get the, you know, like how the first moms are like, oh, I get to hear their first cry. I never got to hear her first cry. They just kind of got her breathing. I didn't get to hear that. They said that she didn't start crying until they like took her in the baby area. So, but Brandon got to experience everything. I was still in the room. They were still, you know, getting me all situated. And just to let you guys know, I only got, all right, here, you want to stand up? I only got 2 stitches. That was it. That's all that they really, ooh, don't pull it. That's all they really said that I needed. And she said that I really didn't even need that, but they still gave it to me anyways. Just, she said, just for extra security. So I did get the 2 stitches. But my healing process was fine. I was up and going, a little bit slow, but I was up and going. Everything went great. I had a great support system. Brandon was great. He did things that I never thought he was gonna do. Like, you know, he was down there looking. He was telling me to push. He was just great. My friends were there for support. My mom, Brandon's mom, was there for his support and my support. Let it go. But anyways, yeah. So it was great. Postpartum, I'm getting a little bit upset about this whole hair thing, but like I said, I'm gonna, you know, I'm probably do a little bit of videos on maybe some hair care. I'm not really good at doing my own hair, so I don't know if I should be doing hair care videos, but I guess I should take you guys along the way with me so we can figure it out. We can get this postpartum hair back right. Like, don't get me wrong, I still have a lot, but I also got a lot sitting right here looking at me. But yeah, it's getting better. KG is a healthy baby. Say hello, Mamacita. Say hey, baby. Say hey, baby.
Bruh.
No, I think she's tired. But yeah, guys, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If there was anything that you guys felt like I missed, okay, that you guys felt like I missed, or anything like that, just let me know. I'll definitely be more than happy to answer any questions, tell you guys how it was. That's no problem. As you guys can see, she's getting a little bit fussy. I knew it wasn't gonna last long, but yeah, so I did just want to get this video done. I really appreciate you guys for watching, and stay tuned for more videos, because guess what, I'm gonna be here now. I'm gonna be here now. Okay, all right, well, thank you guys so much for watching. You guys have a great one.